Now turning over to Tesla, turning things around in China. The EV maker seeing vehicle sales rise 5% year over year in November. The uptick comes after 2 straight quarters of declining sales in the country. That's according to data from China's Passenger Car Association via Bloomberg. So what's motivating the upward trend? With us now is Yahoo Finance's Pras Subramanian for more. Pras, what do you got?
Hey, how's it going? So yeah, that's right. 5% jump there in China sales, around to 65,000 units there for the month of November. Compared to a year ago. This as Tesla was actually raising prices slightly through the month of October and November here. So they're sort of calibrating where they want to be, little mini hikes for the cars there. Want to note something though, total deliveries from Shanghai were 82,000, and that's an 18% drop from a year ago. And that's because that's a lot of the front loading of the exports. And so in November and October, so in November, most of it is going to be China actually domestic sales. So that's what that number is this month. That's why it's up, but the overall number is down. And that 5% raise in deliveries is good news for Tesla in China, because that is a really hyper-competitive market with the BYDs and companies like that. They're eating away at their market share.
This is a company that just came off its Cybertruck event. I mean, region by region, is it clear yet how many people are actually going to take delivery of this vehicle?
The Cybertruck?
Yeah.
It's only U.S. for now.
Okay.
And then probably
that narrows it down.
And then eventually Canada. I think eventually Canada. Yeah. And then we'll see. Maybe they will be international response. I mean, I'm sure look at the Google search interest, right? It's insane in terms of, like, I saw a graphic about F-150 Lightning, Rivian, and Tesla Cybertruck Google search across the United States, and it's almost every state is Cybertruck. Wow. A couple Rivian states. So it goes to show you, like, there is interest, maybe good or bad, but the people are interested nonetheless.
All right.
Very interesting. Do we have time for one more question quickly for
Pras?
Okay, well, as I ask out loud to our producers, I'm just curious.
We have time.
Yeah. Thank you. I know, Brad, your mom just got a Tesla, is that right?
Oh, no. Well,
a family member?
Still has the, I believe, Model 3.
Okay.
And they just recently checked out the Cybertruck. I believe they drove across state lines to go see it.
Oh, wow. Okay. So that is an example. And my mom recently told me she wants to get a Tesla now so that by the time she's aging, she doesn't have to worry about not understanding how an EV works when she switches. Is that a growing market for the EV space? Is there potential that could be an untapped demographic, some of the older individuals who might be able to become new customers for Tesla?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, look, we're only approaching 10% market share for overall sales this year, right? We're not there yet. We're approaching it. So there's 90% of people that are car buyers that are interested, or potentially could be your market for EVs. And a lot of those buyers are like people like your mom, or I mean, Brad's mom is an early adopter, right? She drove across state lines to see this Cybertruck.
My parents are way cooler than me.
Yeah. So I think there's a definitely mix. My parents are interested in EVs and they don't have one yet. So I think there's a huge kind of potential market there. The demand may be slow to come by potentially as we see prices come down. That could help. But I just read a report today about how the residual values on EVs are really bad, and that's hurting interest. So if are you gonna want to buy an EV if you know that it's going to be worth half as much in 3 years, whereas a gas car might be worth 3/4? So I think that's sort of the problem there, is how do you address that residual value market? And your mom might be like, hey, you know what? Maybe I'll stay with my Prius or something like that.
I'll have her email you some questions, Pras. I'm sure you'll love that.
Waiting for the network to grow out right now, too. Pras Subramanian, thanks so much. Appreciate it.